They may live and work in your town. They may be members of your government. They may be living next door, or even teaching your children. But they are not who they appear to be. Are alien visitors living among us?
I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal and they do die.
From an alien race reported under the streets of Los Angeles, to the discovery of a secret lab where humans aren't only conducting the experiments, humans are the experiments.
Human body parts being used, recombined with alien body parts, and it is literally a chamber of horrors.
Tonight, we reveal the incredible secrets of extraterrestrial beings living among us, including a never-before-seen interview with a woman who claims the ability to channel an alien race.
Greetings. We are the Arcturians.
Join us as the secret of aliens among us is unsealed. A global effort has begun. Secret files hidden from the public for decades, detailing every UFO account, are now available to the public. We are about to uncover the truth behind these classified documents. Find out what the government doesn't want you to know. Unsealed. Alien Files. Exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Cusco, Peru. This jungle city was once capital of the Incan Empire. But it was in the late 1990s that archaeologists digging in these ruins came across an incredible discovery. Skulls, unlike any creature known to man. Their size and shape were almost a perfect match to eyewitness descriptions of alien beings.
The elongated skulls that we found are not only larger in terms of cranial capacity than modern humans, but the eye sockets are much bigger, the jaw is much larger, and also the actual bone material is sometimes 60% heavier than a modern human being.
But could this actually be evidence of alien beings that lived and died on planet Earth?
Now, on the one hand, there's a perfectly conventional explanation for this, that the babies, they were strapped to a backboard in such a way that it actually deformed the skull, so the skull became elongated, and that's what we see. But UFO historians say something different.
In 2011, the remains were taken to a museum where local news reported the head is triangular and tremendous, almost the size of the body, and that Spanish and Russian doctors have confirmed that indeed it is an extraterrestrial.
Now, these alien skulls have been turning up everywhere, not just Peru, Mexico, Egypt, other countries in the developing world, and it seems the more we dig, the more we find.
The explanation may be found within a book published in 1882, Atlantis, the Antediluvian World, by American politician Ignatius Donnelly.
Now, in this book, it talked about these godlike beings that inhabited this land and perhaps were the original settlement on this planet. The question is, could these gods actually be aliens?
The book explains that before the island sank, its leaders left for Egypt, Mexico, and Peru to become rulers of these countries, and reveals another intriguing detail: illustrations of their unique skulls. Perhaps the most well-known of these ancient leaders was Egyptian ruler King Akhenaten. He was the husband of Nefertiti and father of Tutankhamun. But could he also have been an alien king?
When we look at the skull of the Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten, we see how it's deformed, how it's elongated. So it's not just larger, there's almost this tubular shape in that. What could that have meant? Was Akhenaten an alien?
These characteristics may have been the product of genetic deformity, But some theorists propose rulers such as Akhenaten were connected to an alien race, a theory many believe applies to the world leaders of today.
There have been reports of aliens interacting with world leaders for centuries, but none so interesting as with one of our own presidents.
Coming up next, find out what the president might know about aliens among us. And later, answers from an unlikely source, speaking directly to alien intelligence. This is Unsealed, Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Welcome back to Unsealed, Alien Files. Are human beings alone on planet Earth? Or is it possible aliens are living among us?
If anyone on this planet knew of extraterrestrials interacting with us, it would have to be our world leaders. And they're not telling us.
Some believe mankind's greatest encounter may have ended in a pact bartering human lives with an extraterrestrial race. A pact allegedly executed by none other than the President of the United States. Unsealed case file, the Presidential Alien Pact. Palm Springs, California. In 1954, U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower lands for a winter holiday. During the trip, he mysteriously disappears on the night of February 20th, igniting a firestorm of media speculation. But witnesses who came forward in later decades claim that during this time, Eisenhower visited Edwards Air Force Base, where he met with an alien race.
Purported witnesses to this event claimed that Eisenhower was actually asked there by the extraterrestrials in order to make some sort of deal.
The aliens, said to be at this meeting, were a race known to ufologists as the Pleiadians, frequently described as taller and larger than regular humans. They are known for their shockingly blonde hair and clear eyes, earning them the nickname Nordics.
And this meeting was very much tied in with an effort by these extraterrestrials to persuade the US government not to go ahead with the development of thermonuclear weapons.
But just 10 days after the alleged meeting took place, the US's Bravo hydrogen bomb was detonated in Bikini Atoll. It appeared no treaty to end atomic weapons was reached.
So another path was chosen, meeting with other groups of extraterrestrials who were not as opposed to the United States developing nuclear weapons.
The second meeting between Eisenhower and extraterrestrials took place at the Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico, where he met with the Greys, and this time, a treaty would be reached.
Their alleged deal, they would provide advanced technology far beyond human capabilities. But in exchange, the Greys would be given the freedom to abduct humans for DNA and experimentation. But most frightening is the supposed location of these experiments, an alleged underground military laboratory known as the Dulce Base.
For over 30 years, top-secret projects have been said to take place under the Archuleta Mesa. This area is where humans and extraterrestrials actually work together on a variety of projects, anything from technology to bioengineering.
The existence of the Dulce Base has been confirmed for decades by documents such as the Blue Planet Project and whistleblowers such as former government geologist Phil Schneider.
I was involved in building a base inside of Dulce, New Mexico, which is Los Alamos Laboratory. On the southwest part of the Archuleta Mesa, we built an underground facility, a better part of 3 cubic miles hollowed out underground.
Reports state that the base is 7 levels deep. But the deepest levels are allegedly only used by alien researchers for their experiments on human beings.
and it is literally a chamber of horrors. Human body parts are floating in this blue liquid vats. Human beings are being literally cloned. Human body parts being used, recombined with alien body parts. No human beings allowed.
The tales are so horrifying that the area has become known as Nightmare Hall. But while this location may be one of the most frightening places aliens could live on planet Earth, evidence shows we may find a greater alien threat slithering beneath our feet, one that has taken the form of human beings. Coming up next, a war at the Dulce base claims human lives. Evil alien conspirators masquerade as our leaders, and we reveal an exclusive interview with what could be actual alien intelligence. This is Unsealed, Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Welcome back to Unsealed, Alien Files. Humans were once thought to be the only intelligent life form on planet Earth. But some experts believe that aliens exist among us and may be working alongside the U.S. government in an underground alien facility known as the Dulce base.
In this Dulce base, human beings and extraterrestrials are working together to hybridize a new species, part ET, part human. They're working with the U.S. military that's guarding it. They're working with U.S. scientists.
It seemed that the U.S. and extraterrestrials were working together in peace until the Blue Planet Project revealed a 1978 incident known as the Dulce War. It detailed a confrontation that ensued when human soldiers attempted to infiltrate an alien-only research level. Witnesses, including respected government scientist Philip Schneider, have come forward, claiming injuries suffered at the hands of these alien races.
I didn't waste any time. I reached for my pistol and started shooting. And I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal and they do die. And the next thing I know, this blue beam hit me and just literally opened me up like a fish. And burnt my fingers right off of me. And it was some form of electrical force because the kind of like being hit by a lightning bolt, burned all my toenails off of me. And there was a Green Beret that was right behind me that risked his life. In fact, he died. Shoved me back in the basket and hit the button and took me up. And I wouldn't be alive talking to you today if it wasn't for him. I'm forever indebted.
Why are these alien beings here? And what do they want from the human race? The answer may be found in one of the oldest reported alien species on planet Earth, the reptilians.
It seems like through all the stories of abduction, the reptilians are probably the last ones you want to come across. The reptilians are usually described as being just that, like a reptile. Usually a lizard-shaped head, very much like a reptile skin. They're not peaceful. They are more very much filled with experimentation, violence, pain.
According to lore, reptilians do not live in the heavens. They do not have ships. They are said to live underneath the ground we walk on, or next to us, in the form of someone we trust and believe to be human. But they are far from legend. Unsealed case file, the Lizard People. 1933, Los Angeles, population 1.3 million, is a quickly growing American city. Engineer G. Warren Schufelt is surveying downtown Los Angeles for gold deposits when he reportedly makes an incredible discovery. A strange labyrinth of tunnels in the shape of a lizard and its inhabitants, the Lizard People.
In 1934, this geologist, this mining engineer, Warren G. Schufelt, discovered there was a hidden city under downtown Los Angeles. Catacombs and caves and tunnels and roads. And he believed that reptilian creatures had lived there.
After drilling more than 250 feet into the city, officials order the shafts sealed. It is unknown what, if anything, has been found. But the story of subterranean reptilians lives on.
Even going back to biblical times, the serpent or the reptile is really seen as this evil type creature.
These ancient cultures not only describe the reptilian's sinister appearance and nature, but special powers, unlike any other alien race.
One thing that people talk about the reptilians and their capabilities is that they can shapeshift. So not only do they look like reptilians in their true form, but they can actually shapeshift into something that looks like you and I.
If real, who knows what positions of power and influence they've occupied in the past, and what they could occupy now.
Some people go so far as to say that members of the royal family, political leaders, the global elite are these reptilians, and that occasionally these aliens in human form let down their guard, showing some sort of reptilian behavior or appearance.
If true, these beings could lead us to extinction, all from behind an impenetrable human disguise. Is there any hope left for humanity?
The most common portrayals of aliens is that they are here to harm us, here to take us over. However, there are aliens who in fact are said to be our ancestors, and that they are here in order to help us and to guide us.
Unsealed case file, the Arcturian message. The Arcturians are considered by many to be the most advanced civilization in the galaxy. They have been known to channel their message through humans, who act as mediums.
My name is Suzanne Lee. I am a PhD psychotherapist, and I have been in communication with the Arcturians since about 1994.
Sue Lee claims the ability to bring a message from the Arcturian race through her own body. It is a message about the future of humans and aliens on planet Earth that she will channel before our very eyes.
What I'm about to do right now is to allow the Arcturians to come through.
When we return, this is Unsealed, Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. Welcome back to Unsealed, Alien Files. Of all the aliens who could be among us on planet Earth, only a race known as the Arcturians are said to share their message through mediums such as Suzanne Lee. What you are about to witness is a never-before-heard message that could be from an alien race.
Greetings. We are the Arcturians. Our ultimate hope is that humans realize that they are us in a human form. We are your ancestors. We are you. And we have come to wake you up from your dream.
If true, aliens may be ancestors of the human race. But whether it is the Greys, the Nordics, the Reptilians, or the Arcturians, one possibility seems hard to deny. Mankind may not be alone on planet Earth. This is Unsealed, Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth.